Hi. As you can see, we have been active. So since we last did an update, hole 7 at Lower Hank ran into some drilling issues. Sounds like it was a defective rod. The rod basically sheared in half. So we didn't get to target depth there, unfortunately. We are going to go back there and test that. But during that, we were drilling Upper Hank as well. That hole went over 800 meters, hit a ton of sulfide. Very interesting system we're onto there. I would say we're not into copper yet, but the big question is whether we've got into a large gold system, either adjacent or above a copper gold porphyry. So once we completed that, we moved the drill from Lower Hank over to drill hole 8, which was initially planned as our first hole. We call it the bird hole because it was on a drill pad that we couldn't build initially because we didn't get wildlife clearance due to a bird nest. That drill encountered potassic alteration over a large area, sometimes interspersed with phyllic alteration. I think it took mineralization around 200 meters below the known limits of the system. So as that was done and then hole 6 was finishing up, that moved as well to Williams. So once we were done hole 8 at Williams, we turned that drill around approximately 90 degrees and drilled approximately to the east. And then we're also drilling another hole from further east back to the west from that pad. So there's 2 holes going quite deep, over 800 meters. When we wrap those up, we're gonna finish for our last hole on Lower Hank and re-drill that hole. So that's where we're at in the program. So we definitely are on the downward trend for the end of the program here, but things are looking great, hitting a lot of copper mineralization throughout these holes, and extending Williams at depth, and then hitting pretty interesting things at Upper Hank. So while that's all been going on, we have completed our airborne electromagnetic survey, so an MMT survey. That was done over a broad area that includes the Hank, Williams, Mary, Rainbow targets. We also did IP, mostly in the Hank, Williams area. So we expanded upon the limits of IP and extended some lines to get deeper coverage. Additionally, we did a line at Rainbow, which we haven't talked about a lot, but it's a pretty interesting target where historical drilling returned something in the order of 90 meters of 0.7 grams per ton in a big till-covered basin. In addition to that, we also completed our soil sampling program, and we've been doing a lot of mapping. So Dr. Stephanie Sikora, one of our advisors, was on site for a couple weeks. And then Dr. Roy Gregg, our technical advisor Charlie's son, him and a team of mappers from CJ Gregg and Associates have been mapping across the project, really tying together the entire property story and trying to generate new targets and a better understanding for future years. With that in mind, let's hear what Gail is mostly excited about, because I'm excited about everything here.
Yeah, well, I'm just so happy to have so much info for targeting for next year. Finally we've got awesome coverage on surface. Between Roy's team and Stephanie, we have so much new surface information we never had before, understanding of those targets that were critical. We're seeing, the root zones, the feeder zones of the Hank system, and it's nice to see the chargeability is a large, vertically extensive sulfide system, a whiff of some porphyry character in there as well, which opens that chargeability anomaly to further porphyry targeting. And to see our exploration hypothesis at Williams panning out, that we thought it probably continued vertically and there was nothing to disprove that yet. And now everything we're seeing in the drilling is just making that concept more solid. And we just need to put more deeper holes in to see, what the extent of that is. So I can't wait for assays.
Yeah, based on what we've seen so far, I'd say this program's been a huge success. It's been operated cleanly and safely, and we're seeing good stuff. We're gonna have a lot of information to release over the winter in the coming months, and we'll hopefully have results out, hopefully for Beaver Creek. We've got rocks in the lab, and we're pushing on it to get it done. No guarantees, but it'll be soon, in September for sure.